Alright, with every bit of business tended to in Serenia, we can now make our way unimpeded into the Great Mountains. We're going to need to equip several things. First and foremost, a few hours later. I like that transition for some reason. It's just like, yeah, it was plain old walking and having fun, and then all of a sudden, yeah, no. But we can die of extreme cold and starvation in the mountains. But we have a few ways we can prevent against that. First of all, we can put on the cloak, and that'll keep us from getting too cold. And we get points for that. And second of all, we have to eat something. Now we have a few choices of food here. We have the custard pie, and we have the leg of lamb. But we need to save the leg of lamb, or we need to save part of the leg of lamb, and the custard pie for later. When you give the leg of lamb to Graham, he eats half of it. Filling up quickly, he saves the other half for later. You need to save that other half and not gorge yourself on it, because it's going to come in very handy later. So let's just make our way on up into the mountains. Yeah, no hesitation, Graham, don't worry. As long as I guide you correctly and point you in the right place, you'll walk right where I tell you to. So now here's our first major conundrum coming up. We need to get up above this waterfall. And we have a rope that will help us do that. We need to climb. But there are two ways to do it, and one is the wrong way. We need to use our rope, get it out, and we can either attach it to this tree branch or to this rock overhang. And the correct way to do it is to use the rock overhang. The branch is not stable enough to support Graham. So we need to... Really? Really? Twice now I have to do this? Okay, whatever. Okay, everything here should be correct. Alright, and we can move on. I thought you only had to do that once per game, but... occasionally, I guess it pops up every now and then just to trip you up. But fortunately, I have the documentation symbols handy, so I know what I'm doing. Now, we need to be very careful here. We definitely need to save right here. I think we should go ahead and save anyway, just to be careful. We're gonna go ahead and we're not gonna do it over LP. We're actually going to save a new one called Ice, just for this particular occasion, actually. And to jump across to each stump, you need to use the hand icon. And some of these are unstable, so we have to be very careful. But I think if we go along the top row, we should be fine. Yep. Got it, and boom. And I think we can do the same thing with the... do we do the same thing with the log here? Okay, you just walk across the log. Don't walk to right here. Push the walk thing on the log so that Graham knows to walk on the log, because you will walk off the edge of the cliff if you try to go, you know, just over here. But we're safely over here now, so I don't think we have much to worry about from this point on. Let's go ahead and move to the right. This looks like a nice little... Oh, hey! Cedric, bye! Let me know where they take you. Now this is a very tough spot right here. You have to have a certain item to go down past this point. Let's go ahead and we can tumble down the hill. And we're gonna get a close look here before we go over the edge. You can walk down this path, but this part right here is not stable enough to hold your weight, and you will fall. So we need to go back up to the top of the hill, and Graham can climb his way up, and we're going to get a little bit out of the way here. I like how he just freezes in place whenever he walks somewhere in the mountains. It doesn't really happen anywhere else. But we're going to go ahead and take the sled down, because that'll get us down safely. This is a lot of fun. Whee! He's got good control. Ah, crap. Drat. My sled is broken. Blast. Fi and foo. Well, past that obstacle, let's go on to another one now. I always thought this was just the saddest music in the world. So I like to feed the... Oh, and the eagle cry. Forgot about that too. Just depressing as all get out. Listen to that poor starving eagle. Let's go over and let's talk to him and see what's wrong. What's wrong, Mr. Eagle? I'm so weak from hunger. I haven't been able to catch any food for days. God bless America. I need food. Well, I've got food that I can give you. I'm going to give you the other half of that leg of lamb because that's nice and meaty and healthy. Ah, happy music full of hope and hooray, yay! Aww. He's nice to old people and he's nice to animals. That's the people he makes exceptions for. If you're pretty much old enough to fend for yourself, then Graham doesn't give a shit about you. Or he wants something from you. So now let's go into the castle and try to see where they took old Cedric, because weird as it is, I'm starting to miss him. Just kidding. I just want to figure out a way out of here. So let's go on and make our way out of the mountains, hopefully. Oh, shit, that sucks. She looks like a battle chess piece. If any of you ever played battle chess and you remember what the pieces look like. She has kind of the same texturing. Oh, hey, Cedric. Is your cage comfy? Oh, whoa. You better watch it throwing that word friend around. I don't know what you're talking about. I do like the point of view here, though. Okay, we have to work really quickly here. We've got a hold icon. We can't move, but we can act. So we got to be really fast. The wolves are coming to get me. I need to play something to placate them and melt the Ice Queen's old heart. I love that tone that plays, though. I could sit there and listen to that for quite a while before it bored its way into my head and I started wanting to kill everything and everybody I saw. You can click on either Isabella or Graham. I prefer Graham because he's closer by. But you need to click on somebody so that the wolves don't eat you. Wait. Oh, Graham, rocking out. Yeah, guitar solo. Puts it up to his teeth, plays it on his teeth, sets it on fire. Not bad, Graham. She needs to get out more often. She's got kind of a blue inbred Fugates thing going on there. She's not unattractive, though. You know, if you never find your wife, Graham, you might consider coming back to the mountains. It never gets all summery here. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, Yetis aren't too difficult to deal with. I think we can handle that. Well, thank you. It got really cold there on my knees. Sir Grey Wolf. Oh. Wolves can rise to the rank of Sir around here. Man, this is a nice place for a wolf. If you're a wolf, you're going to want to get in good with Queen Isabella. In case you didn't notice the pun. I noticed it, but I was trying not to say anything about it, but I just can't resist. Cedric, you stay here. I'll take care of this. In fact, why don't you stay here forever, Cedric? I do like this peaceful little walk through this sequence right here. Takes a little bit to get going, but it's just nice to watch, I think. So, Sir Grey Wolf, Isabella, is she seeing anybody, you know? Because, you know, you're kind of a right-hand man. I thought you might know. No? No? Oh, well. Okay. Whatever you say. Alright. Yonder's the Crystal Cave. So, Sir Grey Wolf used to be a pirate, and now he works for Isabella. We're going to go ahead and we're going to click on the cave. Of all the things that you need to get rid of the Yeti, you probably wouldn't think this is going to be it, but here we go. We're going to go ahead and walk up to the cave and face the Yeti. And how are we going to get rid of the thing that's been terrorizing our kingdom? Well, Queen Isabella should have invested in a custard pie. There's the Yeti. And we are going to indulge in some good old-fashioned slapstick. And the Yeti falls to his death. Hooray! We didn't even try to get to know him or anything. Well, let's explore the cave inside before we just go back. Wow, this is a really pretty place. This is even nicer than the witch's castle, or the queen's castle. I can see why she was jealous. There's nice crystal and water around here. In fact, why don't we try to steal something while we're in here? Yeah, that's gonna get it done, Graham. Good job. Even Graham can't break the stubborn crystal with his bare hands. Well, I know something that can break crystal. Hammers, apparently. Good work, Graham. And we get points for that. But you need to be sure to pick up the crystal, because it's going to help you out later. Pretty much every item you pick up at this point in the game is going to help you out in the end game in some ways. So you need to really be on the lookout for items at this point, because at this point, if you fail to pick up an item, let's go ahead and let's go talk to Grey Wolf. If you fail to pick up an item at this point in the game, it's going to come back to bite you in the ass toward the end of the game. And there are some pretty nasty ones to get as well. I see the Yeti is dead. He made a nice little splat radius there. So, how long you been working for Isabella? Oh, you know, 10 years or so. Benefits are good. Pay sucks, but the benefits are good. Oh, that's good. Yeah. You gotta keep your family set up. I understand that. I miss my family. I want to see my family. You're lucky you even have a family. Will you hold me? Alright, lady. We did what you said, and we want to get out of here now. Yes, we have returned in victory. Ah, crap. I didn't get to hear Graham talking. That's the trouble with clicking through a lot of these things. You need to wait for everybody to talk, or you can just click through, but you risk losing dialogue that way. Alright. Even Queen Isabella hates Mordak. No. You can keep Cedric. He makes a good companion. Maybe you ought to hang on to him for a while. Yeah, did you hear what I was telling you about Cedric? You might want to keep him around, actually, Miss Queen. Well, come on then. You stupid vest-wearing friggin' son of a bleh. Boy, Cedric sure got it easy. He can just fly across, rubbing in everybody's faces like a smug bleh. He's such a jerk. Grey Wolf, you mind getting rid of Cedric for me? Nope, not my business. Well, goodbye at least? No? Okay. Well, now we need to go south. This is the last part of the Icy Mountains right here. We got this twisty path here, and we're going to make our way up to the lake. And all we need to do is go right here, so I think that's... Okay, yeah. Graham is just taking his sweet time, flirting with death on the edge of the cliff. That is not what we need you to be doing right now, Graham. Whoa, snap, that's a big bird. Look how big my eyes got. This is a pretty sweet sequence right here. And we get taken to the Roc's Nest to be eaten by the Roc's baby. Now again, we have a hole here. We need to pick up one important thing while we're here before the egg hatches. This little glint right here. Alright, gotta make sure you get that, or else you're gonna be screwed later. Gotta do that before the egg hatches, and how come my baby's black? But if you fed the owl, or the owl, Jesus, if you fed the eagle, he remembers the favor. Well, at least they got a good cloak out of the deal. But the eagle remembers the favor, and he lifts you to safety and takes you to the beach, which is going to be the next part of our journey. We're going to stop here for today. Bye, Mr. Owl. Ew, Graham farted when he got plopped down. Wow, we're here on the beach. This ain't too bad. Maybe we should just stay here forever. Translation, I don't feel like telling you, Cedric. I don't feel like telling you. we're gonna stop there for today, and that's gonna be it. We're gonna pick up this iron bar, of course, because remember, pick up items, or else you'll be screwed later. So we're gonna go ahead, and there's not much to explore here on the beach. There's just this middle screen right here where we get dropped off. There's an old hermit's house made out of the wrecked details of a ship. It's a pretty cool looking ship. But there's not much we can do with him right now because he's deaf. He deaf. And there's this boat up here. That seems like the thing most likely to get us going back on our journey, going in a forward direction, is that boat up there. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to stop up by that boat today and listen to the calm crash of the waves. And yeah, there we go. Just settle down, Cedric. Thanks. No, I think we're just going to stand here all day. In fact, we're going to stand here for the rest of the day. We're just going to sit down on the beach, get ourselves a little tan. Not that Graham needs it. And we'll see what this boat is useful for tomorrow.